Hi, this is Sherry Veronica, and this is Jeanine Brandt, who's, made statements about the poverty, the level of poverty that exists in Trinidad and Tobago. She is being made to apologize because the people who live in those districts don't see it the same way as she does. Yes, there may be poverty, but the word poverty and the people who live smack in it, it's all perception. And if you are born in a situation, if you are molded by a situation, you actually don't see it as bad as it may be to other people who have more privilege, if you may say that. Okay, you can be living in a very, very bad situation, but you may have parents that love you. You may get a good couple meals, at least a couple meals, good meals every day. You know, you have shoes and you're able to go to school, and you do not see, excuse me, you do not see yourself in poverty. You do not see yourself as being poor. You do not see it because you have friends and you play. You don't see it. And parents who can provide for their children, they may not see it either. It's subjective. Poverty for a lot of people are subjective, because if they can find an ounce of happiness, contentment, if they can find an ounce of that, if there is a man coming home to them after work, in the evenings, they could find themselves being actually happy. They don't see it being a bad thing. But so it's a double-edged sword. And I think people need to really stop being snowflakes, as we call it in the United States. Stop being so sensitive. She said what she said. Okay, Jeanine said what she said. Okay, there's poverty all over. There's poverty in the United States. Okay, in the cities, there's poverty all over. So the fact that someone may not see themselves in poverty is subjective. If they're getting a meal every day and they kiss their kids and hug their kids and they're comfortable within whatever situation they're in, yeah, I can see the objection, but it doesn't mean that someone from a different neighborhood, different privilege, may not see it as poverty. So not gonna dwell on this. I'm just gonna play a little bit and just get off. But it is what it is. It's all subjective.
I have something to eat. Just pour them, I can have, money on them. Well, they pay no rent until because it's squatters. So that is the level of poverty. People squatting because they already have.
Yeah, if you're not paying rent, you're happy. That's a happy situation, no rent.
Agrees.
No, I don't think it's that much as she. It probably have here and there, and we know, But I don't think I think she over exaggerated with the thousands. Nah, probably she say a few hundreds.
That's a lot.
Some here and there, but thousands, no.
Anasa has some advice for Brandt and anyone else seeking to draw conclusions about life in the so-called ghetto.
But do a little more research with the people here to cry.
Yeah, the house is not even painted, as you can
from
see.
What you come and experience.
Yeah, it's not,
So,
they're unfinished homes that people live in. Look at this.
Statements. Some in the community are commending Brandt for her outreach program.
They give out, sanitary supplies to the young ladies and them. I received sanitary supplies to my granddaughter. She wasn't here. And, all the young ladies on the line got sanitary.
Yeah, so she is doing some good work in the communities, and dare her to say that there's poverty. Dare her to say that. Don't use that word. Like I said, many people find comfort in whatever situation they're in, and who's to say that within that comfort there's not a sense of happiness, just happiness. They don't want to go to another neighborhood. They don't want to get on a plane and go to another country. They're just content. They're just content to be what they probably came into this world to be. Poor. Some people live very happy. Poor. Share Veronica.